He was the teenager everyone could relate to. The young man who grew up on screen as Theo Huxtable in one of television's most beloved sitcoms, The Cosby Show. For millions of fans around the world, Malcolm-Jamal Warner wasn't just a character. He was family. But now, the entertainment world is mourning. The actor, director, musician, and poet, gone too soon at just 54 years old. In this documentary, we remember his incredible journey, his rise to fame, his greatest loves, his family life, his sudden passing, and a legacy he leaves behind. This is the story of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, Malcolm-Jamal Warner grew up in a single-parent household. His mother, Pamela Warner, recognized her son's spark early on. She nurtured his interest in the arts, enrolling him in acting classes and helping him chase his dreams. At just 13 years old, Malcolm's life would change forever. He was cast as Theo Huxtable in The Cosby Show. The sitcom became a worldwide sensation, airing from 1984 to 1992 and redefining television history. Audiences instantly connected with Theo, the awkward, funny, but lovable teenager who made mistakes, learned lessons, and grew up right in front of our eyes. For Malcolm, this role would make him a household name, admired for his natural humor and charm. After the show ended, many wondered if Malcolm would suffer the fate of so many child stars. Would he fade away, typecast and forgotten? But Malcolm proved them wrong. He reinvented himself time and time again. In the mid-1990s, he co-starred in the comedy series Malcolm and Eddie, where he not only acted but also directed. His directing skills later extended to hit shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Kenan and Kel. He explored drama in series such as Suits, Dexter, The Resident, and American Crime Story. Beyond television, Malcolm embraced his love for music. He formed his own jazz-funk band, releasing albums that blended spoken-word poetry with soulful rhythms. In 2015, he achieved a career milestone, winning a Grammy Award alongside Robert Glasper and Layla Hathaway for Best Traditional R&B Performance. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was no one-hit wonder. He was a creative force with limitless range. Away from the spotlight, Malcolm kept his personal life guarded. In the 1990s, he dated actress Michelle Thomas, best known as Myra from Family Matters. Their romance was heartfelt and genuine. But in 1998, tragedy struck when Michelle passed away from cancer at just 30 years old. Malcolm was devastated. Years later, he found love again. He was linked to Malina White, and later to acclaimed actress Regina King. But it wasn't until 2018 that Malcolm quietly confirmed he had married. His wife, whose name he kept private, gave him the gift of fatherhood. In 2017, the couple welcomed a daughter, Malcolm's pride and joy. He often described her as the light of his life, sharing that being a father was his greatest role of all. In interviews, his face would light up when he spoke about family, proving that beyond the glitz of Hollywood, home was where his heart truly belonged. In July 2025, the world was stunned by heartbreaking news. Malcolm-Jamal Warner had died suddenly at the age of 54. He was on vacation in Costa Rica, enjoying time with his loved ones, when he suffered cardiac arrest. Though details remain limited, reports confirm it was natural causes. For fans, the loss was almost too much to bear. Social media flooded with tributes, from fellow actors to longtime fans who grew up with him. His co-stars remembered his humor, kindness, and professionalism. For many, it felt like losing a member of their own family. At the time of his passing, Malcolm-Jamal Warner's net worth was estimated to be around $6 million. He earned much of this from his years on The Cosby Show, which continues to bring in syndication royalties. But Malcolm also expanded his wealth through acting roles, directing credits, music albums, and poetry performances. Unlike many child stars who squander their fortunes, Warner made wise financial decisions. He lived comfortably but modestly, ensuring that his family was secure. Malcolm lived in Los Angeles, California, in a modern home that reflected his artistic soul. His house featured a music studio where he could write, compose, and record. Friends say he enjoyed a low-profile life, free from Hollywood excess. He loved jazz, poetry, fitness, and mentoring the next generation of artists. But above all, he loved being at home with his wife and daughter. While fame gave him recognition, it was fatherhood that gave him fulfillment. His lifestyle was simple, grounded, and full of purpose. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's legacy cannot be measured in awards alone. As Theo Huxtable, he represented a generation of young black boys on television, showing them in a positive and relatable light. He inspired countless children who saw themselves in him. His music, his poetry, and his performances left a cultural footprint that will last for decades. His Emmy and Grammy nominations remind us of his talent, but his true gift was his authenticity. He was proof that you could transition from child star to respected adult without losing your integrity. From Jersey City to Hollywood. From Theo Huxtable to Grammy-winning artist. From a young man chasing dreams to a devoted husband and father. Malcolm-Jamal Warner lived a life filled with art, love, and purpose. Though his story ended too soon, his impact remains timeless. To his fans, he will forever be Theo, the brother, the friend, the young man who made us laugh and learn. And to his family, he will always be a husband, a father, and a man who lived with grace. Rest in peace, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Your light shines on. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.